Alright guys, for the next video, Green Lego's back again. I will be showing you how to increase your damage. This includes free methods, but of course they cost time, because time we have, but money not all of us do. Alright. First things first, one thing that really helps out do more damage is ignore defense. The higher the better, obviously, because monsters in ElliniaMS are beefed up in defense. So if you can ignore the defense, it doesn't matter. Their defense doesn't matter, I mean. That's the easiest one to explain. So if you pick a starting class out that has really high ignore defense, it'll help you out a lot. This is why I had Bowmaster as one of my most recommended, because it had a free 100% monster ignore defense. Ellinia decided to nerf that, so they lowered it. They don't have it at 100 anymore. I think they're at 80. I haven't checked. But they're still good character. The next thing to increase your damage would be to get your link skills. Where are they? No, link skill. Get all your link skills. These will help you out a lot. I have 16. Link skills obviously increase your damage. So next one after that would be getting Pierce. Now what is Pierce? Ellinia has its own private little, what do you call it, extra damage boost. For Ellinia, Pierce is like, it increases the chance of hitting a monster's critical spot. So obviously when you hit something's critical spot, you'll do more damage. Some of you probably wanted to hear that. I'm gonna skip it. So there's Pierce. How do you increase Pierce? There are actually a few number of ways. If you're gonna work on your Pierce, it would work best so that way it'll make your Link characters easier to level. So for your Link characters, I would recommend making your Pierce higher. After your Pierce, I would recommend getting a, what's it called? A Mercedes. You know, extra 15% EXP. What is mine at? Yeah, 15% EXP for a level 160 Mercedes, which isn't too hard to get. After that, I would recommend getting a 0. I'll go into that one later. But they give monster ignore defense. Okay, that would help you level your characters. Now, for Pierce, the first thing you're going to do is fill up your monster book. Each one of these cards gives you 0.05 or 0.005. I'm not sure, but there's a bunch of cards you can pick up, and it's all over the world. It does take quite a while, but it increases your Pierce by quite a bit. My Pierce is at 83, in case you didn't see it, and it's helped me a lot. I went from 20 mil damage all the way up to 50-60 mil damage per line. That's just the best way to increase your Pierce. The good thing about that as well is if you get all the monster cards on one character, you're going to automatically have them on all characters, so it'll increase your Pierce with that on all your characters. Also, if you have someone who can do it, have them help you out with your monster book. Where is it? Quick move, game options. Oops, it wasn't that one. Well, yeah, game options, but it was this one. You're gonna use get either or. Now, the first one I had was it the Silent Crusader one? No. The Pantheon one. 40% ignore, all stats +2, +1. Oh, wait. The Root Abyss one. This one's actually pretty easy. Just get a party, go do some Root Abyss. Normal, yeah, normal, because you get this from the character cards. If you know someone who can do normal Magnus, then you can go for this one. You can see the differences. Plus 2% all stats, an extra 10% monster ignore. Point is, this really helps out for the monster cards. Now, the next way to increase your Pierce, again, we're going back to Dojo. You're going to want to level all your professions. Start with Insight. Insight, once you start cubing things, it's not going to cost you money to unlock the potential, which makes cubing a lot cheaper. Now, how do you do this from Dojo? If you have Dojo points, you're going to talk to what's-his-face. You're going to go to Other. And you are going to buy Premium, Cologne, blah, 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 all of these. Do not buy the snake one. If you do a lot of Dojo runs, you get a lot of willpower just from doing the Dojo runs, so you don't need this one. But get the other ones because they will increase everything else you have. Each character trait level also increases your Pierce. And think about it, that's how many levels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 600 levels. I think this one's the one that's 0.005% per level. But times 600, that's still quite a bit. There's that one too. Alright. There's one more. It's called character cards. I'm going to explain that one at the end since I have to leave the game. But I'm going to go into gear. Like I said in the previous video, gear, what you're going to want to start out with is the Dojo set. So, with that being said, you're going to get your Dojo set, fill up whatever slots you can, potential it, and raise it. Because, believe it or not, this is actually a ring you get in the beginning of the game. Mine's just crap. No attacks, just got luck because I spell chased it. But the potential really helps me. Also, if you EE your equipments, or AEE, the stars, you star them, you get more Pierce for every star. I have total 170 Star Force. That's going to help me out. Star Force is the total number of stars you have on all your equipment. I'm not completely done yet. My cape needs stars. This needs more stars. I still need to finish this one. My heart's done. What else? Let's see. That's stars. That's pretty much it. Just cube. For weapon, I can try to help you out. I could buy a weapon and lend it to you. I do not give out the weapons because those are actually pretty pricey. And I'm not completely rich yet. Yes, I know that's a GML, but believe it or not, for my level and what the stuff I need to buy, I still have a long way to go. Oh, let's just do this one. Okay. Last but not least. Oh, let me finish Pierce. If you forget all this stuff, you can always go to the free market. And all the way over here to the far right, goddamn you, Ellinia, is this board. Click on it. What is Pierce? This is the game's explanation. But it's pretty much what I told you, and here are the things. You can get it from doing quests, leveling up your traits, monster cards, soul weapons, I'll explain that one right now. This is what I said, putting stars on it, finishing achievements, I'll explain that one too. Alright, for soul weapons, there's different types of souls. The one you want is magnificent, whatever. It doesn't have to be Black Knight soul, but it has to be magnificent at the beginning. It'll give you 10% Pierce, which is great. How do you get them? You kill boss monsters, or you can buy the soul pieces in FM. If you're new, this is how you use free market. Once you come in, you go in here, you talk to this chick up here. I want to buy an item, the very first option. What do you want to buy? Apple leaf. Boom. You know, there you go to it. Holy crap, they went back up. This is my friend. He's actually a streamer. Okay. You can ignore this dork anyways. I am Bora. Kappa. And that's how you use free market. If I do buy a weapon, I'm probably going to buy you Fafnirs because they're one of the cheapest things I can afford. Fafnir, is that how you spell it? I think so. What do most people make? Dual blader. Do not make a dual blader. They are fun, but unless you can really fund them, they're not going to be any good for you. Switch to a Night Lord or a Shadower. Alright. And for the last thing, to increase your damage. This one might not help out, but it'll give you little side bonuses. Oh, lag. There we go. Alright. When you're logging in, you're going to have this option right up here. Character cards. Click it. If you already made all your links, you're going to have characters up here. They each give different things, blah blah blah. Oh, this is why I mentioned the 0. If you get to 0 to 1 to 10, aside from the monster ignore defense for the link skill, you also get, where is he? His character card gives an extra 10% EXP bonus. Isn't that useful? That's all I can say about that. But you can get more character cards as well. I have these because these help me out the most. You can pick out your own. I have these just because they're the most useful, most convenient. This one really helps out. Damage increased by 3% when attacking boss monsters. These help out. This one not so much, but there you go. Now, you see this S right here? They actually do help out. All those things are right here. If you get all, like the highest ones, you get extra set effects. Warrior, feat, S. That's for having 3 S's. If you get 3 double S's, you get 5 attack, 5% additional boss damage, and I think 1,500 HP and MP. Not too helpful. I mean, I'd rather have the damage that these guys give than weapon attack, avoidability, speed, blah 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 blah. So that's just me. So if you do get your links or your character cards, you might want to level these to 200 because that's when they become SS. Well, I want to do it, but I'm too lazy. It's gonna take too long. And that's how you increase your damage here on ElliniaMS. I hope this was helpful. What else am I forgetting? But yeah, Pierce is one of the easiest ones to get. If you find a monster you can't kill, just change to a channel 17 plus map. Every channel drops the monster card. Oh, remember, some monsters don't exist anymore. So don't waste your time looking for it. Just skip to the next one. The more cards the better. The faster the sooner. The much easier. Again, start with the character that has monster ignore defense. That would help out a lot too. Luminous link skill gives monster ignore defense. 0 gives monster ignore defense. And what else gives monster ignore defense? Actually, that's it. But that's that. And again, cubing your things as soon as you can earn an X. Start cubing. Just cube. Do not worry about getting perfect scrolls or attack on your equips. All my equips are garbage in terms of having attack. They have no attack at all. But because they are cubed so well, regular and bonus potential, they help me out so much. Which is why where I'm at, because there are actually people who have way better gear than I do. Crap Pierce and not even complete pot, and they're farming at where I'm farming. So for them to actually go up would be easier. For me, it's hard because I actually have to skip late end gear, which is absolute, and go to straight Sweetwater, but that's hard because you gotta make the gear and perfect scroll it yourself. And that's it. If you have any open slots, fill them up. Blah blah blah. For levels 10 to 100, try not to get leech, because then you won't know what the character's like. The longer you level it yourself, the easier it is for you to get the feel for the character and be like, oh, I actually like this class, instead of like leeching it and being like, oh, this class was so boring, because you leeched it, you didn't kill with it, you don't know what it does, you didn't control it so much. If you are getting leeched, try attacking. Not only will you level faster, you'll also still get a feel for the character. For me, Luminous was one of the easiest ones to level, aside from my Bowmaster and a Wild Hunter. And that is it. I apologize, this is a long video. I can't do much about that, I'm slow. I would edit it to like speed it up and you guys can... But then I'd have a lot of work. I'm lazy. I don't have all the time in the world like I wish I would. Thank you so much for watching. You guys should follow me on Twitch. I could help you out if I ever do come on, which right now is probably Mondays and a few times on Thursday, Friday mornings. Sunday, I may not come on, but I'm always doing something, whether it's playing games or going to work. Alrighty then, thank you guys. I hope this helps you out. Remember, this all does take time. I know I explained it like, oh, you can just do this and that and you'll get it, but everything I told you will take time, so do not get mad if you're not advancing. Just keep trying. Eventually you'll get there. Thank you.